Okay, from this season, the Elite League, the EIHL, ice hockey here in the UK, will be shown free to air on Freesports, which is owned by the Premier Sports company that also has that channel, which is on pay-per-view on Sky. This is a great step for the sport in the right direction. It exposes more people because not everyone can get this channel because you have to have a full HD, Freeview box or inbuilt Freeview TV. So, but it is still available to 18 million homes that otherwise wouldn't have had it a year ago had it been on subscription TV, which is Sky and Virgin and BT. This is a great move for the sport. It's a minor sport in this country, yes, and a lot of people over in North America, really are very dismissive of British ice hockey and weren't even aware, that we actually had a professional league in the Elite League, but we do. Now, the Elite League over the last season's had a tough season in the fact that we've lost the Edinburgh Capitals organisation from the Elite League, and we're not sure at any point in the next couple of years if any of the teams from the NIHL systems, be it Hull or Peterborough, Ratner, would replace them. But the league has also shown growth. The fact that Liam Kirk has got drafted by the Arizona Coyotes, and the fact that Ben O'Connor is now going to be playing in the SHL for this coming season is brilliant news. There are other young players in the pipeline coming through over the next 4 or 5 years who will also probably get into the draft conversation or end up playing in a better European league. So it shows that the quality of British ice hockey is improving. Freesports is available to every household in the country, pretty much. If all you've got to do is upgrade your Freeview box or your inbuilt Freeview TV or whatever you got to HD, then you can get it. It's been going for a year. It was launched last year. It shows a lot of other leagues and sports that don't necessarily get the coverage on subscription TV. And to get a British sport and a British league, sorry, that is professional, and get that TV coverage. So before this season, a lot of fans would have to either go to the game or stream online, and sometimes the picture quality wasn't great and the commentary wasn't great. To have it actually now on a mainstream channel is great news. The sport is showing so much growth with the men's national side doing really well, and these young players now coming through at the top level in this country to then go on to a higher level abroad. British teams are doing well in the Continental Hockey League. They're showing signs that they're not the no-hopers that they were 20 years ago in the sense that they are competitive against some really tough opposition from Switzerland, Sweden, Germany, and some of the bigger European hockey nations. There is still progress to be made, but it is a step in the right direction, and all studies show that when you put a sport free-to-air TV, viewership itself will go up, obviously, but that also gate receipts, so people actually going to games and actually wanting to watch the game in the flesh and be in the arena or at the ice rink or at the stadium or whatever it may be, go up as well, which can only benefit the league long term, is to have more revenue from gate receipts, more fans going to games, more sellouts, more applications for tickets, and that will filter down to the lower levels of the sport as well. This is brilliant news. We've seen a lot of unfortunate stories in British ice hockey where teams are struggling, ice rinks are in poor states of repair, and I've done a few videos on that. We've lost the Edinburgh Capitals. We're going to lose the Basingstoke Bison at some point in the next couple of years. Their rink cannot be sustainable or safe to use past this season. How they got to this far and this season is a mystery even to me. But we are seeing some other rinks and some other teams refurb their arenas and rebrand themselves. So there is renewed optimism around the sport in the UK, and that is rightly deserved. But anyway, yes, Freesports now have the rights to show EIHL, the Elite League. So if you're not familiar with the Elite League and you're a foreign viewer, please check it out. We have some great young players. We have some overseas players as well, obviously. A lot of them are Canadian and American, and some have actually played in the NHL, albeit for a handful of games. So we are now getting more and more better quality overseas players coming into the league as well. That's helping develop the British-based players and improve their quality and their skill set and their intensity level. And I'm hoping that the Elite League continues to grow. It grew last year by 2 extra teams. Yes, we've lost a team, but the league is still bigger than this time last year, with Guildford and Milton Keynes going up a level, which unfortunately had to led to some restructuring at the second tier level of British ice hockey, where my team, the Bracknell Bees, play. But it's meant that more areas of the south of the UK now have top level ice hockey now for the first time in 20 years. It's not that expensive to go watch, and if they become more popular as in teams and more supporters go to games, I would see the ticket prices stay nice and stable and won't go up too much. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Freesports has now got the EIHL rights. It's great news. So yeah, we'll leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, check out the Elite League if you want. It's a great little league. It's a very physical style of ice hockey. It's a bit different to what a lot of ice hockey fans who watch the NHL would expect. There's a bit more fighting, a bit more rough and tumble, but there is some skill players there. Just look at Ben O'Connor and Liam Kirk and what they've done, and they're young British players, and there are some more young British players coming through who have a very bright career ahead. I shall see you soon.